So what I would change is have Latinos actually acknowledge their freaking native roots on the census and on actual paper, man, because a lot of people do not. Literally, if you go back to the 2010 census, a shit ton of Latinos literally put their race as only white, and I know they're capping because the majority of them are not white like that. So I would propose this type of formulaic response, which would be white and American Indian right here, because most of us do descend from both. So whatever applies to you, of course, you put down. But in my case, I did a lot of heavy research. I know I descend from the Guachil people, and I do have some connections. So there is that. For other people that do not know which tribe they descend from, here's what I would recommend. Literally put the region down. And for a lot of Mexicans, at least, I'm just talking about Mexican principally because that's where I'm from. You know, they could do Mesoamerica or Aridamerica. That's how the country is divided as far as the regions. Or any other region they want to come up with, they could fill that in as far as the tribe portion. Or maybe you could even just throw in mestizo. Because at the end of the day, you do have those origins. So ignoring that and not marking it is denying that side. You know how a lot of people that are on the Hispanistas arguing side literally always say, oh, you guys are denying your white side and blah, blah. It's like, no, most freaking Latinos don't. Actually, they mark down white as far as their race and only that. So they're, in fact, if anybody's denying anything, it's always their indigenous roots, and that's something that should change. And just to be clear, this is the U.S. Census guide right here, that your response to the race question is based upon self-identification. They can't tell you how you can or cannot identify, all right? That is up to you. And then if you want to see why they ask about race, here's a section right here so you can reference that. That may answer some questions. So let's take a look at the 2010 responses here. 50 million Hispanics. 26 million said that they were white alone, which I know is cap. Only 600,000 say they were American Indian alone. I can kind of see that. Back in 2010, 18 million Latinos said some other race. This is evidence of the fact that they were really confused about this shit. Because honestly, you should add that 18 million to the 3 million that says two more races, and it should be a total of like 21 million that said two or more races, because that's what would make sense historically if we were wanting to capture the actual truth here. Now, this did improve here in 2020. As you can see, 62 million. The white alone went down drastically. It's only 12 million. And the American Indian did go up substantially. It doubled. And then the sum of the race is still 26 million. Honestly, it should not be that high. It fucking increased. But the two or more races part did go up substantially to 20 million. So honestly, the sum of the race respondents need to just do the two or more races, because let's be real, they know which races they descend from. Like, there's no reason to say some other race. There is no other race besides those in the fucking categories. So yeah. So again, this is what I would propose for people that don't know the specific tribe. Would just be, if you want to actually capture your ancestry, white and American Indian, if it applies to you. Again, if you have some other mixture, for fuck's sake, check the box, you know. But yeah, put the region down, Mesoamerica and Aridamerica, and it'd be as easy as that.